everyone. Today, I will explain about the chronology of explosion and fire at Husky Energy Refinery in Superior, Wisconsin. On April 26, 2018, the Husky Superior Refinery in Superior, Wisconsin, at 5:40 a.m., the operator took steps to shut down the refinery's fluid catalytic cracker or FCC unit for periodic maintenance and inspection. Suddenly, at 10 a.m., there was a large explosion. The explosion occurred when hydrocarbons and air mixed. To initiate the shutdown of the FCC unit refinery, workers stopped the flow of hydrocarbon to the unit and closed the two slide valves connecting the reactor to the regenerator. But one of those slide valves was eroded and could not maintain a catalyst barrier in the reactor, so the catalyst from the reactor fell through the valve to the regenerator, leaving no protective barrier. This allowed air from the regenerator to flow backward through the slide valve into the reactor and then into the equipment downstream of the reactor which contained hydrocarbon. And this forming a flammable mixture, and that's how the explosion occurred. Debris from the explosion threw about 200 feet and hit a large above ground storage that contained hot asphalt. The asphalt poured out of the tank and overspread along the ground. At 12:15 p.m., the released asphalt ignited near the storage tanks and fire broke out. The fire produced a huge clump of black smoke and then leading to the evacuation of the portion of the town. At 3 p.m., they began to address the asphalt fire together with the Superior Fire Department. Emergency responders sprayed dry chemical fire extinguisher inside to fight the fire. Refinery units has been extinguished. The fire truck relocated and sprayed the burning asphalt with foam. At 7 p.m., emergency responders were able to put out the asphalt fire. "36 Husky employees, contract workers sought medical attention for injuries."
For Safety and Health Committee, I will explain to you about the duty and responsibility of each member and how they react if there is an emergency accident. The Safety and Health Committee is a group that has been formed to identify or make recommendations mainly for: first, assess the potential for incident injuries and illness to occur. Second, follow up on the health and safety related concerns and suggestions raised by workers. Third, provide new and current employees with health and safety training. And fourth, identify ways to prevent incidents from occurring. For our Safety and Health Committee, we have 5 members, which is Incident Commander, On-Site Supervisor, Safety Officer, Situation Unit Leader, and Public Protection Supervisor. All these members have a big responsibility when handling an emergency accident. Let's take a look of general function of each member. For Incident Commander, she will have authority to activate the Incident Command Post or ICP. ICP is located at or in the immediate vicinity of the incident site. ICP is activated to retain the duration of control management and prevent the incident to expand or grow larger. The position of on-site supervisor is to manage and coordinate the daily operation of our site. To ensure a high level of performance and compliance with health and safety guidelines. They also conduct a regular site inspection and provide a safety program. Moreover, Safety and Health Officer is responsible for implementing and maintaining the workplace safety and health procedure. This will help to promote a safe work environment such as stop or prevent unsafe acts by workers. Other than that, when any incident occurs, the Situation Unit Leader is in charge for collecting and organizing incident status and information, for evaluating, analyzing, and displaying the information for authorities and agency users. Lastly, for Public Protection Supervisor is in control in making decisions about health and safety that may affect work activity or public. It also ensuring legal requirements regarding health and safety are met.
What does safety policy mean? An organization's safety policy is a recognized written statement of its commitment to protect safety and health of the employees as well as the surrounding community. The law says that every business must have a policy for managing safety and health. There are three elements to your health and safety policy. Number 1, statement of intent. Number 2, responsibilities. Number 3, arrangements.
Statement intent. You need to state your general policy health and safety at work, including your commitment to manage safety and health and your aims. Responsibilities. Who's who within the business and what responsibilities do they have? List the names, positions, and role of the people in your business who have specific responsibility of safety and health. Arrangement. Give details of practical arrangements you have in place showing how you will achieve your health and safety policy aims.
You need to make sure everything is documented and also the employees have had a copy and have read and understood it. It is also a good idea to get them to sign to say that they have had a copy of your health and safety policy. The policy should be written in consultation with the Health and Safety Committee or representative. However, the written occupational health and safety policy statement is fetched to employees, therefore the employer responsible for the content. If a health and safety policy sets out your general approach to health and safety, it explains how you as an employer will manage safety and health in your business. It should clearly say who does what, how and when. If you have 5 or more employees in your business, you must write down your policy. If you have fewer than 5, you do not have to write anything down, but it is useful to do so. You must share the policy and any changes to it with your employees.
Hierarchy. So now I will explain about hierarchy of the explosion and fire at the Husky Energy Refinery. Hierarchy is which is the basis of occupational safety and health. In Malaysia, hierarchy is a compound word which is made up of 3 consecutive activities running one after the other. The activity consists of hazard identification, risk assessment, and risk control. Hazard identification is recognizing the things which may cause the injury or harm to the people. Risk assessment is looking the possibility of injury or harm occurring to a person if exposed to a hazard. The introduction of measure will eliminate or reduce the risk is called risk control. We all hear these terms on daily basis. Then I will explain more details of hierarchy. Have you ever heard of hazard identification, risk assessment, and risk control? What is hierarchy? First, the method of assessment on OSH hazard and its risks. Second, for operational activities which are routine, non-routine and any emergency cases. And last one, using systematic approach. Process of hierarchy. First, classify work activities. Second, identify hazard. Third, conduct risk assessment. And fourth, decide if risk is tolerable and apply control measures. Next, we will go to hierarchy form. As we know, our company, Dion Holding, that located at Johor Bahru, is approved by Dr. Siti Amira binti Othman and conducted by Nurul Haliza binti Hashim Incident Commander, Rabiatu Madia binti Roslan On-Site Supervisor, Hazira binti Abu Samah Safety Officer, Nur Izka Ashikin Public Protection Supervisor, Nur Safina Situation Unit Leader. Based on our investigation, there are 6 types of hazard that we identified that can cause harm or injury to workers. So what is the hazard? perform based on our activity. This is our hazard and their risk analysis. For chemical hazard, oxidizer, explosion, flammable, and toxic chemical.
So, the next part I will explain about the recommendation. Firstly, ensuring qualification and further education of all workers involved in fire prevention and firefighting tasks is another important measurement issue. This must include regular fire drill. Not just that, but management should also involve demonstration on how easily fire can develop by the fire brigade or related institution. This is because employers should be given the opportunity to not develop their knowledge but to also bring their experience. The next recommendation is corridor should not be used to store combustible material. What is combustible materials? Combustible material is a solid or liquid that can be easily burned. This rule should be strictly adhered. Next, alternative escape route. Alternative escape routes are way up from the building, which are not usually used for entry. And the door should be equipped with unique lock, such as panic bolt, break the gas bolt, and electric lock, which automatically release at the moment when the fire alarm rings. Then, how about fire door? Fire door is an emergency exit. Fire door should be cracked to withstand smoke and fire for a fixed period time. This will help the workers avoiding smoke and additional time to escape. Then the last part is the company must implement risk area classification according to ATEX. So, what does ATEX stand for? ATEX is an abbreviation for Atmosphera Explosive. This level of risk is represented by classify the area Zone 0, 1, and 2 for gas vapor, and Zone 20, 21, and 22 for dust atmospheres. After assigning and indicating the zone, the next step is to ensure the affected irritation sources are avoided by using specified equipment for the different zones.